always be yourself. This was the first English poem that I wrote when I joined Speechcraft program 3 years back at Bangalore Toastmasters Club. And this poem summarizes a lot about me, my life, my love, my passion, and my vision. Good evening, Toastmasters, and welcome guests.
Good evening.
Once upon a time, there was a crow. The crow was very happy in his life until one day it saw a swan. The crow started talking to itself. I'm so black and this swan is so white. I'm sure this swan must be the most happiest in the world. So the crow went to the swan and asked this question. The swan said, yes, I was, until one day I saw a pigeon. I have only one color and the pigeon has two colors. So the crow now went to the pigeon and asked the same question. And the pigeon said, yes, I was, until one day I saw a peacock. I have only two colors and the peacock has multiple colors. So now the crow went to the peacock and asked the same question. But before this, there were thousands of people waiting to see the peacock. So the crow had to wait. And after everybody was gone, the crow went to the peacock and asked this question. And the peacock said, yes, I was, until one day they put me in this zoo. What I have seen in the zoo is, there are all kinds of birds and animals, except for crow. As per me, crow, that is you, are free. So you must be the most happiest in the world. This is the problem with most of us. And it was the problem for a long time, even with me. I was born in a middle class family. My father was a government employee working at Karnataka Electricity Board. And my mother was a homemaker. My parents loved me, cared for me, and they raised me to the best of their abilities. But as soon as I entered into the real world, I started comparing myself with people. I started accepting the definitions that came from the society. The biggest definition in my childhood that came to me is beauty. Black is ugly. Black is dirty. Black is not acceptable. And I started accepting those definitions from the world. And that put me down. And I was not able to live my life to the fullest. So I started, though I was not able to live to the fullest, but I started working on myself. And I finished my engineering. And then I got into a job, and today with 15 plus years of experience, I became a senior manager and I'm handling a team, huge team. And I have a happy family, I have 2 kids, everything is happy. But then I started realizing, who am I? What defines Fatha Khan? And then I started searching outside. I was searching a lot out, seeing what is happiness, what is love. But then after a lot of research, I realized nothing was outside, everything was within. Love was within. Peace was within. Happiness was within. And then when I realized this, I started connecting with multiple NGOs because I wanted to send this message. I wanted to make sure I give this message to people who are struggling like me and transform their lives. So 3 years back, I started working with NGOs and then I defined my mission. Today my mission is to transform 10 million lives. And my vision is a highly educated society. When I say highly educated, for me, education is not only academic skills, but also life skills and moral values. Because today's education will give you only ways to pass the examination, but will not allow you to learn what is life and not to come out of problems like Fatha Khan faced or any other is facing. So the education is not teaching you. So for my vision is about transforming 10 million lives with helping them into life skills and moral values. And my core values are continuous learning, because from childhood until today, I have been learning. Even today I have been traveling multiple places. I have been going to schools, colleges, and trying to help people and also learn from them. And the other core value I have is knowledge sharing. Because when I start learning, I always want to share that knowledge. So these are my core values, and this defines what is Fatha Khan, my vision, my mission, and my core values. And I want to conclude my speech with my short poem. Be you to yourself, be true to yourself. You were born unique, so always be yourself. You are a man, you are a woman. Don't you forget, you are human. You are the fall, you are the rise. Don't you forget, everything has a price. You are the fear, you are the courage. Don't you forget, after youth comes old age. You are the failure, you are the success. Don't you forget to share the excess. You are the worst, you are the best. Don't you forget, your creator is the greatest. You are the last, you are the first. Don't you forget, one day you will be laid to rest. Be you to yourself, be true to yourself. You are born unique, so always be yourself. Thank you.